It's not that big of a deal. You should start living with this concept in your mind. This is actually a thing that I tell myself all the time. As a person that gets paranoid very easily, that gets anxious and wants to control anything, start thinking it's not that big of a deal about everything. It is something that is embarrassing. It's not that big of a deal. Who cares? You didn't do things perfectly as you planned. It's not a big of a deal. You can solve it. Everything has a solution, and of course, we can have even huge problems in life, and that is another thing. But you have to focus on the solutions, because sometimes we make problems out of things that are not really big problems and that we can solve very easily. So just tell yourself it's not that big of a deal. So in order to do this, start thinking about what you can control and let go of what you cannot control, okay? Because things will fall into place after you do that. So you have a problem, very simple. It can be you skipped something on your to-do list. Go and do that tomorrow. Focus on what you really can control. You feel anxious, you feel a mess inside of you. Get in a room and tidy the environment around you, and I swear to you, you're going to feel so much better. Or you're feeling overwhelmed, just go out and have a walk, be in the sun and connect with yourself. Put on headphones and put your favorite music. It's not that big of a deal. Sometimes really, if we want to swim into our emotions, everything feels heavy. But the moment that you let go, you can really feel lighter in just a blink of an eye. If you want a lot of things, just think about the small ones before that are really achievable for you, because everything is achievable the moment you start believing into it. So if you don't believe really into something because it feels so far from you, start small. Stop trying to be likable too. This is another important thing. Start to be likable to yourself. Start accepting yourself. Start showing up as your best version for yourself and only yourself. And stop being over paranoid about what people think of you, of what they tell about you. A trick for me to overcome this, because I always suffered about this thing since I was a little girl. If you hear that people are talking bad about you, make that thing flatter you. Take that as flattery, okay? Like, oh my god, you're talking about me, you're spending your time, your energy, your words to talk about me. I'm so flattered. And stop trying to fit in, because when you try to fit in into something that is not for you, you're never going to feel like you fit in. You don't have to fit in, you have to fit in with yourself. And the more you are truthful to yourself and your nature, the more you develop happiness and a clear vision, a clear mind, and a peaceful mood that really rules your days. If people judge you, let them. Who cares? If you build enough self-love and self-trust and confidence to love yourself, I swear that you don't even care about it. You don't even care anymore by default. You do that because you love yourself so much that really everything that doesn't align with your opinion of yourself is something to laugh about. People will always judge. It's not that big of a deal. Everything that people say is not a big of a deal. If you fail, it's not a big of a deal. If you make a mistake, it's not a big of a deal. If you cry all day, if you had a bad day, it's not a big of a deal. If you skipped something on your to-do list, everything has a solution. So focus on what you can control, let go of what you cannot control, and every time that you have a little problem, think really about how little it is and think how you can solve it. Start with the things that you can control, like your mood, and that's it. So this was my advice for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to be helpful somewhere, somehow to you too, as I share advice that I give to myself in the first place. And see you.